Well, I'm done, okay? 3 years at uni completely finished, and it feels like a massive relief. I've been wanting to do YouTube for ages now, and I just feel like I've been putting it off, and I never use I'm a student as an excuse, or you know, I can't do it because I have uni, I have lectures. Like I've still been working full time. I do like 50 hours at the gym if you include my training, my PT work, my voluntary hours, 50-60 hours a week. So it's not an excuse as to why I haven't done YouTube. I just had to prioritise my time. So basically, I didn't want to fail uni. Why would I waste over, what, 30 grand and 3 years of my life to not come out with anything? And even, yeah, I've come out with a certificate with my name on. Brilliant. Yeah, I've not been a fan of it at all. I'm not going to go and slate it, because I guess if you want that uni life, then fair enough. And I guess you get out of it what you put into it. But I've really hated it, like more than anything. I've been miserable a lot of the time that I haven't needed to be. I've been off with friends and family. I've dismissed friends and family a lot of the time, you know, because I felt guilty. I can't go and do, you know, I can't drive home an hour and a half to see my family for a weekend because I'll be guilty and thinking I should have been doing uni work. Fucking ridiculous. Same with Shannon, my girlfriend. I've not been able to see her quite a bit lately on the weekends, and like had to make sacrifices, and felt like I've been a bit of, not a dick, but just miserable a lot of the time, because I'm constantly thinking like, fuck's sake, I've got to do uni work, and it's done. Is the biggest relief ever. Fuck graduation, I'm not after that shit. I'm not buying that shitty robe and spending a stupid amount of money on that. I did sports science with management at Loughborough University. That I was told it would be the best thing in the world, and it was wank. Seriously wank. Like, I expected it to be amazing. Don't get me wrong, yeah, the facilities are good, great. You know, I didn't even play sport here. I got into the gym, which is one cool thing. I properly got into the gym, and I met Shannon, and I started my career in personal training and the fitness industry. So that was cool. But other than that, you know, coming to uni for 3 years wasn't anything like I wanted it to be. But yeah, now I can get on with it. I really want to focus on the online content now, helping out people as much as I can through YouTube videos, through podcasts, through more Instagram content. I want to do more online coaching, helping people through that, which excites me. And I've got a holiday in 2 weeks to look forward to. When I'm back, I'm going to really push the online game and just enjoy myself. For me, it's not about how much money I'm making, it's about freedom, having free time and being able to plan my own diary, and also just through enjoyment. I love my job at the minute, PTing people. I love helping people, I love the training, I love the gym environment, so that's me all over. But yeah, I finished, and I'm going to be doing this a lot more. Okay, this is the next day now from me talking in the car. Like I said, I'm going to get started with doing the YouTube, so here we go. I've literally just started putting my meal one in. Been doing a bit of client work this morning, a couple of hours. Usually get up around 6 AM, 7 AM. Give myself a couple of hours. I don't really like having clients first thing in the morning. I prefer to give myself a couple of hours to get up, get my first meal in, have a coffee, get rehydrated, and be able to do my online stuff, rather than getting up and going straight out of the house. I'm not really a massive fan of that, unless it's to do something like go on a walk, not go to work. There it is, meal one. 190 grams of asparagus and tender stem broccoli, just because that's what you get in the pack at Tesco's. 125 grams of mushrooms, which is just half a pack. What I get from Aldi, which is the 250 gram packs obviously. And then 9 egg whites. Seasoned with the Himalayan pink salt, chicken and steak seasoning, pepper, and then I also put, like you saw, garlic in. when I cook it, and I spray it with this fry light or this one, but that one's a bit shit, from Aldi, and that is cinnamon. Also have 2 of the Omega 369 from the Protein Works in the morning. That's actually the only supplement that I have in the morning. Sacked off a lot of the antioxidant supplements, the vitamin C, mainly that's all I had in the morning. Just due to some research that I looked at during my exams, and also some stuff that I saw from Brad Schoenfeld, he put on his Instagram. Basically that you don't need it as long as you're getting obviously a healthy, balanced diet with enough fruit and veg in it, which I am at the minute. So yeah, I've taken it out as potentially can be detrimental. You know, the likelihood of it being is very small, but I've taken any vitamin C out at the minute just to see how I feel, see if it affects me. So yeah, just Omega 369 in the morning, just fatty acids in the morning, and then in the evening I take the calcium, magnesium and zinc. You can get this from Holland and Barrett, and just 1, potentially helps with sleep, and 2, a lot of people, especially when it comes to training, are actually deficient in magnesium, so making sure that I get that in. Also calcium, my milk content, dairy content is a lot lower on a diet phase, so I guess supplementing calcium as well. Back home now from clients. This is how far away I live from the gym. I work at Pure Gym. Finn, that's my name. Now it's time to make meal 2, which is going to be my pre-workout. I'm actually training at a new gym today, so I'm training at Dynamite, which is in Loughborough. I live in Loughborough, that's why I went to uni. I'm staying here because I met my girlfriend and I like it here, so I'll be living here from now. I'm training at Dynamite because I usually train at Pure, but it's just shit, if I'm being honest, and it's hard to go from being at work to training, getting in that zone of actually wanting to train and wanting to be there because you feel like you're at work. And it's just, if I'm there all morning, train there all evening with clients, it's like I literally live there, and that's not what I want it to be. I want my training session to be separate from my work. I've not trained at Dynamite before, so I will film and see what it's like. I want to make a note of the kit that they've got as well, just so I can plan my new program around it. If it's shit, obviously I won't train there, I'll train somewhere else. But I've been putting off training somewhere else for ages just because it's easy to train there because it's so close and because I work there. But yeah, I want to separate work and training now, so that's where we're going today. Okay, so meal 2 pre-workout. I was having oats. Hey, I was having oats, but I don't like oats at the minute. I don't know why. I used to love oats, and now I've really gone off them. I keep looking up here. I don't want it to look like I'm looking up there, but that's where I am. I don't know. I need to probably look there, but then I can't see what I look like. So I'm going to start trying to look here. Yeah, I'm having fruit and fibre rather than oats because at the minute oats are just not sitting well with me and I'm really not enjoying them. So I basically changed like an oat-based cereal. That's what is going on at the minute. So I have this, and I have 180 grams raw weight chicken, which equates to about 120 grams cooked weight. So me and Shannon usually prep this on like a Sunday, so then we've got it for the week, and we usually prep it on a Wednesday as well. So we've got enough, so it's a bit grim if you have it from a Monday through all the week. 121, I can't be having that. There we go, perfect. 150 ml or 150 gram of 1% milk. 4 grams over. Fucked it. Might as well not fucking have it. Only joking. Maybe a little bit longer. The chicken like in the microwave is well annoying. Okay, here it is. Pre-workout. I'm gonna. Usually, what I do when I have my pre-workout is I'll have YouTube on. To be fair, whenever I eat, I watch YouTube videos, whether they're educational or motivating me to train, sort of getting me in the zone. I'll always put something on. Choice today is TM Cycle's new one.
I've got orange.
on the way now. It's about a 10-minute walk to Dynamite, and I'm just sipping on my intro workout. I usually try and finish my intro about halfway through just to reap the benefits of it for the end of the session. I'll put my code link for Protein Works in the description. That's right, first video, and I'm plugging it already.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to the voiceover part of the video. Okay, so started on a flat bench. Usually this is my chest A, or well, push A, push 1, whatever you want to call it, which is more chest dominant. So started on just flat bench, standard. Felt quite heavy, this 100 for 7. It did feel heavy actually. Then we did a back off of 12 to 15 reps. That's how I usually work it. So I'll do a heavier set of about 5 to 9, and then a back off set of 12 to 15, and sometimes I'll hit a third set, which moving on to this we did. So this is like a very wide converging plate loaded chest press, which was really nice, to be fair, really nice. Worked up to 4 plates per side, which was, to be fair, quite heavy, but it felt good. Getting a good contraction, really good stretch at the bottom. It brings you out really, really wide. You have to have your hands quite wide as well for it to feel comfortable. But no, quite like this. Obviously first time trained there, so it was nice to try that one out. This was one of the back off sets, so we did 2 back offs on this. So we hit, again, 5 to 9 in the first set. The second set was a 10 to 12 kind of rep range. I think I hit 10 on 3 plates. I think it was 7 on the 4, or 6 or 7 on the 4. And then we moved on to a final set of 15 plus, so the high volume last set, just to focus on the metabolic stress component rather than the muscle damage component, and just moving weight, really focus on a good squeeze, really pumping blood into the muscle. And then we moved on to this really weird shoulder press, which you're about to see just after my lovely facials here. Go on, go on, go on. Yeah, so this was very odd. It felt like dumbbells, because you can move to the sides with it. It's not just straight up and down like a fixed shoulder press. So it felt like a dumbbell shoulder press, but just very odd. Even I have like 1.5 plates per side and it felt very heavy. And the shoulder press at Pure, I'm 2.75 plates per side. So yeah, that was quite a weird one, but quite a nice machine that I want to try and get used to and try and progress on. Then we moved on to an incline Smith, which was banded, which was really good actually. So the purpose of the band is just to increase the tension at the top. So basically the strength curve on this movement is that you're strongest at the top point when the pecs are in their most shortened position. So what we're doing is we're overloading that because we can, making it harder at that top point. So still the bottom point when the bands are relaxed pretty much feels like there's just 20s on, which there is. Once you get to the top, with the added bands and the 20 dumbbells that are holding the bands, it feels like a hell of a lot more at the top. Really good squeeze, they failed on that one. Then we moved on to a incline cable fly. I forgot my cuffs, so I have some cuffs at Pure that I put onto my elbows, and then I don't have to worry about handles, so I forgot those, but I need to remember those for next time. But this felt good, really nice actually. I was getting a good contraction on this. Cables are in a nice position in this gym. You know, in Pure there's one set of cables in front of the mirrors and you can never get it. So it's quite nice to have the cables in front of the mirrors and be able to actually see that contraction on the chest. So just really focusing on driving elbows towards each other on this. Trying not to think about what my hands are doing, because a lot of the time if you think about what your hands are doing, your wrists are all over the place. Have it a lot of the time with clients. So really focusing on just driving through my elbows, good squeeze at the top, and then getting the stretch at the bottom. And then we moved on to some lateral raise work. So like I said, this is my chest dominant workout, so there's not a hell of a lot of shoulders in it. Obviously you saw the one shoulder press, and then now we moved on to some lateral raise work. Just with some dumbbells here, nothing heavy, I think it's 10s. I never go heavy on these, I go higher volume, again focusing on the metabolic stress component. You know, I'm not doing a 6 rep max on lateral raises. Just straight out, focusing on that. Same on this, moved on to a cable one to get some more volume in. I really like this with the tension being consistent with the cables, pulling you back out to the sides, not with gravity with the dumbbells. This was lovely really, focusing on keeping my little finger above my thumb, and again elbows above wrists, pause at the top, control down. Finish off with some triceps. So the floor skull crushers, really nice, making sure that the range of motion is consistent on every rep. That's one thing I don't really get with the bench ones. I always, especially as you're struggling, your range of motion shortens, whereas on this, you know, I'm going to tap the floor, come back up. Focusing on keeping the barbell behind the line of my shoulders so that I'm not stacking the weight against my joints and just resting at the top. Trying to keep it so it's behind my head slightly and keeping the tension on the triceps. I feel a lot less strain on my elbows on that one. And then we moved on to literally just finished off with some rope push downs on the cables, just focusing on a good squeeze, high volume on those. That was it. Pause it there. Yeah, so it was actually a really good workout. I enjoyed it. We did, this is a couple of days late now because I've not got around to doing this. We did pull yesterday, which was actually really good. The machines in there for pull are amazing. They've got a nice chest supported row, T-bar row, standing T-bar row we didn't use. They've got a plate loaded pull down, they've got shrug machines, they've got the back kit there is 10 times better than at Pure. So yeah, I'll now leave you to me in the next clip. Just got back from Dynamite. Quite a good gym. But to be fair, it was decent. I enjoyed it more than training at Pure, a hell of a lot more. But you can tell they've not updated any of the kit in a decade or so. It's very old school, but there's nothing wrong with that. It was pretty cool. Trying out new kit, and it's just providing different stimulus and just different angles, different kit. Like even just the weights, like it sounds stupid, but the 20s there feel heavier than the 20s at Pure. So like you see, I did bench like 100 for 7, and I can easily do like 10 at Pure. So yeah, I do think those metal ones are heavier. Now I'm gonna chill out, let my heart rate come down. I've got clients in an hour or so, so I'm gonna get changed, get ready for that, have my post-workout meal, wait for Shannon to get home, chill with her for a bit, and then off to train my clients. A couple of clients, come back, final meal, or meals, because it'll be 4 and 5 together tonight, just because I fasted a little bit this morning, so I was getting work done, and then off to bed. Here it is, post-workout, 100 gram of Rice Krispies, and then 30 gram of whey. Oh, it won't come up on there. I've done it, 30 gram of whey in there, chocolate orange flavour. I don't put them together because they're not a great mix. To be fair, I need a different whey flavour. So yeah, I'll have just the 1% milk, 150 ml, 200 ml. This is the best part of my day. When I'm home, I'm rarely home when she gets home. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you're lovely. This is meal 4. 200 grams of haddock raw weight, 50 gram spinach, 100 gram tomato, haddock seasoned with Himalayan pink salt, chicken and steak seasoning, and pepper. There's Sharon. You're gonna introduce yourself? Looks like those porn videos where they get them on the sofa.
And how would you know about this?
From when I've viewed pornography. 225 grams. Sorry? You're interrupting. 225 grams of yogurt. I don't know what's Arla Skier protein yogurt. That one, Skier. 50 gram raspberries, 50 gram of this granola from Aldi, and then 10 grams of honey, and then that is the calcium, magnesium and zinc that you can get from Holland & Barrett. 3 of those before bed. Okay, so I'm going to leave the video there. Just finished up the voiceover, that's why I'm in these clothes. It's a couple of days late, I just didn't get a chance to do this outro. But I just want to say thank you for anyone that's watched, and that I am going to be doing this a lot more. I find it really cool. I actually enjoyed editing up and stuff. I quite like it. So yeah, I just want to say thank you. Please, if you can, subscribe, like, comment, share on your Instagram story if you're watching, all that kind of bullshit, because hopefully I can help as many people as possible. Helping people with training tips, knowing what to do, knowing why we do specific exercises, knowing where we're targeting, understanding nutrition a little bit more. And yeah, there'll be hopefully a lot of uploads coming. I don't want it to just be shit. Like, these vlogs I find quite fun, and if people are doing their cardio, or if people are eating their meals just like I do, like I watch guys when I'm eating my food. So if I become one of those guys that people watch while they're eating their food or doing their cardio, or someone that helps them get through revision stress because they think, oh, he's brought a video out, that's cool, that's what I want. That's amazing, because that's how I feel when I watch the guys. I think, you know, when I was going through my exams, I was like, fucking hell, oh, sick, someone's brought a new video out, I can watch that and then I can get on with revision, give you a little bit of a break. So hopefully I can be that guy for some people. So yeah, please just subscribe, click at the bottom, comment if you want to comment anything, if you want to comment any video ideas or anything you like, dislike, I don't mind any feedback, that'd be great actually to help me. And then yeah, like it if you can, that'd be great. Cheers guys.